Hello, and welcome to the first of hopefully 3 videos. Hello, and welcome to the first of hopefully 3 videos. Hello, and welcome to the first of hopefully 3 videos detailing the Halloween decorations that my dad and I are going to be doing on the outside of our house this year. Apologies in advance. That noise right there is my dad outside using the skill saw. Basically, my responsibilities in this endeavor are more of the tiny crafty DIYs, so like painting, and I'm gonna make some pirate patches and things like that. My dad is working on building a ship on our front lawn right now. Did I mention we're doing a pirate theme? We gotta rewind. I don't know. We're doing a pirate theme this year. And my dad decided to build a ship on the front lawn. So I probably won't show you like the detailed process of how he built that because I'm no expert on that, but I'll show some progress updates so you can just kind of see, like right now it's basically just the wood structure of the ship. But I'm gonna focus mostly on all of the little DIY projects that I do, and then we'll do a final like walkthrough on Halloween night to show what it all looks like. So yeah, this being the first video, we're kind of just starting out. I thought I would start by showing you my Pinterest board inspiration and just kind of some of the DIYs that I want to do. So the first one, if we scroll to the bottom of my board, being this little pirate climbing up a rope ladder. So I did buy some rope. I'm hoping to keep like the costs of this project really low, and a reason why I picked the pirate theme is because we actually already own a lot of stuff that will work for that. But I did have to buy rope. I thought it would be very impactful, so it was a worthwhile purchase. And then for the little rungs of the ladder that this skeleton is climbing up, we have bamboo growing in the backyard, so I'll just trim some of that down. And then we have some little skeleton guys. So I'm gonna definitely be making this, hopefully in this video. And then moving on, there's a lot of really cool little like signs and stuff, and we got a lot of scrap wood from a neighbor, so I'm definitely gonna be painting some wood signs. I really love the pirates, ye be warned, that kind of thing. And then the crates, my dad has been building some of those out of wood, so I think those will just stack up nicely. And then actually in this picture you see the barrel in the background. We have a barrel that's more like, it's like leather and it's meant for interior, but I think we'll definitely bring it outside. Depending on if it's raining or not, we might have to put it under cover. But we've got some props like that will work really well. And then I saw this photo that had like a rope little fence, and the way our front lawn is, often during Halloween kids will run across my neighbor's lawn and like through ours, and if we've got a bunch of stuff, especially a ship on our front lawn, we don't want kids like running and tripping, so we're gonna make this little rope fence that's gonna kind of block our whole front lawn just so then kids aren't running, and also it will look cool too. So we'll do that. There's another example of a sign. These aren't loading. Oh yeah, so here's some examples of the ships. I also bought some white duct tape because our driveway is like a dark color, and I thought I could do this little line. In past Halloween years, when it's been dry, I've done chalk marks of footprints and then I've traced my body so it looks like a crime scene, and almost every single kid will follow the little footprints. It's like power of suggestion or something, so I thought doing the little kind of treasure and then X marks the spot at our front door would be cool too. So we'll just see if it's raining or not, because then I don't know if the duct tape will stick to the driveway. And then I've been saving a bunch of bottles, and I'm gonna kind of do a combination. These ones obviously have the little like papers rolled up in them, but I also have some string lights that are like really tiny that I would be able to fish into the bottles. So I thought I could kind of like clump a group of bottles together and have the lights in them, because I find our biggest struggle with the Halloween decorations is usually lighting. Once we've got everything set up and then it gets dark, it's hard to see stuff. So the more light, the better in my opinion. So I'll also be doing that. So yeah, that's a little walkthrough of some of the plans that I've got for this. But for now, I have a couple things that I want to get done today. So let's do those. My first endeavor is I'm gonna make some pirate patches. I think my dad did order a couple from Amazon, but I just wanna have more as like a backup just in case. And I've already got some black felt. So I think what I'm gonna do is use some black felt cut out little patches, and just have yarn. I do have like the stretchy, this kind of stuff if you were trying to make one that you would want to wear. Obviously then I would want black, but these will just be patches to put on some of our like skeletons and stuff. So I figure just using yarn will be fine because we can just tie it and like trim it. I'm contemplating putting some cardboard in between the like patch to make it more firm, because we have some like little plastic skulls that I think having it just be the felt would be enough, because you kind of want it to like mold to the face. But then we have a couple like bigger guys that my dad has like made over past years that I think having the like cardboard in it would probably be better. So maybe I'll start with that. I'll make a couple like extra large patches and we'll go from there. It's huge, but it's meant to go on one of the like big guys that my dad made, so that will be good. I'm not gonna make another one right now just because I don't know if we'll need it. All right, project number 2 for today is I gotta stitch rip this. So my dad went to this like place that has just like old like furry junk, and we found this. But it's got like stuff on the front. But if I stitch rip it, like it's double layer, and then we can use this as one of the sails on the ship that he's building. I stitch ripped it, so now it just looks like this. We were originally talking about painting a skull and crossbones on it, but I don't have enough paint that would be like suitable for outdoors. So could just leave it like this. We could also kind of trim some of the bottoms a bit so that it's ripped. But yeah, we have a sail. Okay, my dad's making like way faster progress on the ship than I thought he would, so I think I'm gonna bring you outside now to show you what it looks like. Alright, we're heading to the backyard to cut some bamboo, but I'm filming this audio clip in here because my neighbors have a Dalmatian that whines all day, and it's really loud when we get out there, so be prepared. So this is the bamboo that we have, but we've got some pieces that have been cut for a while, so they're nice and like dry, so let's use those. Alrighty, let's try for a rope ladder now. I've got my bamboo that I cut, and I've got... Man, did I screw up? What'd you mess up? Huh? What'd you mess up?
My thing's at 1, not 2.
Oh yeah, I knew it was at 1 when you set your alarm for 12:30. Okay, as I was saying, we're making a rope ladder. I've got my bamboo for my rungs, and I've got this rope. I'm hoping this will be like nimble enough to bend and tie the way I want it, but if not, I've got some twine somewhere, so we could try that too. Okay, so I have 50 feet of rope on one of these, and based on the little Pinterest picture that I had been looking at, we're tying rope up one end, the other end, as well as up the middle, which I like that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna cut 12-foot lengths, so like 3 12-foot lengths. And then by the time I've done knots and stuff, I don't know, I'm roughly guessing that would make like a 10-foot ladder, because I'm going to be hanging it from the railing on my deck and then down across the garage. So I'm thinking that'll like roughly be good. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm only going to cut 10 feet because even with the knots, that's like a lot. Alright, with one length done, this is what it looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and tie up the other sides. It works. I probably could have made it shorter. I mean, not shorter. Probably could have made it thinner, but once I put the skeleton guy on there, I think this is gonna be better. Let's see how it looks in the front. So I'm gonna tie it from up here on my deck, and then it'll hang down in front of the garage. Okay, I could have done one more rung. It's a little crooked. Let's maybe fix that. Alright, hello, it's a new day. You should have just seen the update clips that I showed of the ship. I'm pretty sure the only difference was that we put one of the masts in. We're gonna put a second one for sure, possibly a third. But yeah, my dad's still working on that. He's doing the cannons, I think, today. So I'm gonna do some painting and some little projects. Before I get to the painting, though, we have this thing that used to have a solar light in it. And we have this little skeleton owl. So I thought it would look good in it, like a bird cage, sitting in there like this, and then we can either hang it or set it on the ground. So I just grabbed, we had some little, I assume this is like copper wire. So I thought with some pliers, I'll kind of wrap it around this guy's leg so that he stays on. We'll see if that will be enough. I might have to attach some like fishing line to the top of him to like secure him here. And then if I wrap it around the bars here so he's standing straight across, I'm hoping that will work.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, early in the morning.
Alrighty, project number 2 for today is to tidy up these bottles, and I'm gonna paint some of them with little words like rum and poison and stuff. But then the other thing I want to do, so I think some of them I'll just kind of paint and that'll be fine. I'll put them somewhere. But I would love to clump some of them together and have them lit. And I have this little thing of string lights. Oh, they're just like tiny little wire that I thought I could fish in. It does look cool, but one string of lights only made it into 3 bottles. And I have 2 of these strings of lights. I wonder if it's gonna be worth it. Okay, I actually just went outside with it and I realized I think putting all the lights in one of the big bottles will be better. And we have 3 bigger bottles, and I realized I actually have 3 of those string lights. 2 are in the warm color, and then one more, I don't know what these colors are. Let's see. These ones. yeah, aren't quite the same color, but I can put them somewhere else. And these little eyeballs just clip off, so I can take all these eyeballs off of this string. Actually, if the opening's wide enough, I could just put the eyeballs in it. Oh yeah, this opening's wide enough. I love a wide opening. Alrighty, that concludes the first video of our setting up pirate decorations for Halloween. The sales for our boat come in a couple days, so the next video I'm hoping to start out showing the boat a lot closer to being complete, and then just continuing to finish up all the DIYs and get some clothes to outfit our skeletons and all of that. But just before I close out this video, I wanted to show one last thing, which is this little like blueprint that I drew up. Essentially, it's mostly my dad and I doing the decorating, and there've been no arguments so far, but there've been a lot of disagreements, and when we come to an agreement on something, I want to write it down and commit it to paper so that nobody goes back on their words. So hence I've put a little layout. This is our like front lawn and driveway and all of that, and I've been kind of writing down where everything's gonna go. I put like where our pumpkins are gonna go. We only have 4 of these skeletons, so I've like written down where some of them are gonna go. Just a little way. I mean, first of all, hopefully it'll make Halloween Day easier because we can just refer to this for setup, but it's mainly a conflict resolution tool. So yeah, just a little tip there if you're co-decorating with somebody else like I am. All right, so that concludes this video, and the next one we'll pick up with some sales on our ship. Thanks for watching.